This Liberty Sports Update is brought to you by Beacon Credit Union.
Time now to check in with the Lady Flames swimming and diving team. Big meet coming up here this weekend in Lynchburg, and it's a pleasure now to be joined by sophomore Payton Keiner from the Lady Flames swimming and diving team. Payton, appreciate you joining us here. Off to a great start here this season, your sophomore year. You qualified for NCAAs a year ago. How's everything going for you here this year?
Great. I'm off to a good start with some in-season best times right off the bat in my first meet, so pretty excited for what this year holds.
Take us through some of these meets so far. I mean, into the fall season here, and what's worked well for you?
So our first meet was against Campbell. That was right after our inter-squad meet, and that meet I kind of just did freestyle, so I didn't have my back sugarments out yet. And then we hit New Mexico, where I got my first opportunity to swim my back sugarments, 100 backstroke and 200 backstroke, and I went in-season best in both of those right off the bat. And then this past weekend we swam against JMU, and at that meet I also swam 100 backstroke and 200 backstroke again, and didn't quite go faster than New Mexico, but barely off, and just being consistent so far. So.
Yeah, the New Mexico meet, I know that was really cool to go out there to Las Cruces and then watch the Flames play in a football game after that. Just tell me about that trip. Had you ever been there before, and what did you enjoy about it?
No, never been to New Mexico. It's not really a place where I would ever visit otherwise. So that was really awesome getting the opportunity to go to such a beautiful state, honestly. And we got the chance to swim outside, which was beautiful. Watch the sunset on Friday night. And it was just a great opportunity to be with amazing teammates and in fellowship out there in New Mexico. Just being grateful and being able to watch our football team play on Saturday night and cheer on the Flames.
Now, I know you said you got to swim outside. I know that can affect the athletes, like football players, playing outside, thin air, elevation. Does it have any impact on a swimmer, though?
I think we did a lot in order to kind of preempt those negative effects that could have happened. So we stayed hydrated. We drank some Flames juice, which is a cool mixture our dietitian kind of cooks up. And we just stay on top of our health and really encourage each other to keep warming down, warming up, and staying warm or cool, depending on how the weather is. So.
Now, the 200 back's been kind of your specialty so far. Is that an event that, I mean, how do you prepare for each of those events?
So for the 200 back, say like at a meet, I prepare by doing some pace 50s. So I'll do some 50s with Coach Jessica, and we'll just kind of get times that I would do coming home in that event to kind of prepare me for that.
Do you ever look at the competition that you're going to be going up against, or do you just kind of focus on yourself more so?
I sometimes do. It depends on what the meet is and how competitive it's going to be. So this past weekend we swam against JMU, and we knew that was going to be a tough competition. So I know a few of us kind of were looking up and kind of seeing what we should expect and preparing ourselves for that.
This weekend, how do you feel about the competition coming in here to Lynchburg?
I feel pretty good. I'm excited to be able to race. It's going to be another good meet, and it's definitely, there's going to be some really good races, and I know for me specifically, I'm going to have to move on some specific events, and I'm just excited to see what happens here on our first home meet.
Payton, appreciate the time. Good luck this weekend.
Yep, thank you.